Before we start, you already know, make sure you use the timestamps in the description and in the pinned comment. That way you don't waste any time. If you want to hear me rant, watch it all the way through. I really appreciate it. If not, use the timestamps to hear exactly what this video is about. Welcome back to another video with IDNTV. Now, Wack is officially going at it with one of the Crips, or a few Crips, in the Los Angeles area. From allegedly somebody from this Clubhouse is affiliated with the Rolling 60s, and Wack 100 is not scared to turn. He's not turning down any fades. He's telling them to come to one of the biggest bosses of the Rolling 60s house so they can get it in the backyard. And now I'm going to start calling Wack 100 public enemy #1, because it seems like everybody has something against Wack 100, a lot of love, but then a lot of hate when it comes to Wack 100 on this Clubhouse app. Now, if you guys don't know, Wack has been viral for the past 2 weeks. He's been so viral that he deleted his Instagram. You can only contact Wack 100, I guess, via your cell phone on Clubhouse. So like I said, he was in the actual Clubhouse chat room, and this time he was speaking with people from California. Now, there's one particular guy, he was saying that he's from Oakland, but he has close tied connections to the Rolling 60s. Now, if you guys don't know who the Rolling 60s are, well, they're based out of Los Angeles, and they're one of the biggest gangs in Los Angeles County's area. You don't really know who's who unless you're a part of that gang and you're a part of that particular area for the Rolling 60s. Now, one of this particular guy, he was saying that Wack 100 was playing police games. They really wanted to get it in with Wack 100. Wack 100, of course, he's not one to turn down any fights. So he's saying meet up at Big U's house. Now, whoever this guy Dirty is, homie is on one. Now, they kept telling him to calm down and calm down. So I don't know if homie is really about that life or is one of their friends on the Clubhouse. He left the room and came back in, and he was still talking to Wack 100 like he really wanted to smoke. He kept saying, give me your number. Or they kept saying, let's get in contact with each other, pretty much. Wack 100 just kept saying to come to Big U's house because, you know, it's like his second home. Even though he's not from the blue side, he's from the red side. He was pretty much saying that things could get done to you because he has pull and rank in Roller 60s. And the other guy was just saying, nah, bro, it ain't gonna happen like that. You think you like this, but it's really not like that. So who knows? Like I said, I really don't get into the gang politics, but I do repeat or regurgitate what's going on the internet. And in this Clubhouse, it pretty much seems like one guy is affiliated with the Roller 60s, and then of course Wack 100 is affiliated with the red side. But Wack 100 saying, pull up to my homie's Big U's house and we can settle it that way. Hopefully, if it happens, hopefully this can stay with just the fisticuffs, because at the end of the day, this woofing going back and forth, it's not worth it. I mean, at the end of the day, let them take them lumps, and then they move on about their day and they talk about it on the Clubhouse about what happened. Maybe even record it if they want to. But all the other stuff, any extracurricular activity, shouldn't even resort to any type of violence of that. Now, whoever this guy Dirty is, like I keep saying, I have no clue who he is. Just to have a name like Dirty, it sounds like homie is really about it or he's really serious. But the dude Dirty, now, who is affiliated with the 60s, he pretty much left the Clubhouse. Wack 100 then jumped into this whole situation with Trav and Jim Jones once again. Now, one thing about Wack, man, he's been doubling, tripling down, quadrupling down about Jim Jones. Jim Jones pretty much has bowed out about the situation. He's talking about him having COVID and things like that. Roll it.
I urge everybody to stay safe out there. COVID is real. You heard? I was running around here thinking I was Superman, and COVID knocked the socks off Superman. Please continue to mask up. Please continue hand sanitize, social distance as much as you can. You heard? Try to stay away from a lot of packed and crowded.
So Jim has COVID. He says he's negative now, but Wack 100 is not letting that COVID tactic or not letting the COVID news stop him from being on Jim Jones' bumper. Now, Wack 100 was actually arguing with Trav, one of Jim Jones' close associates. Trav was saying that he had a video recording of Wack 100 saying that he left the game because he wasn't listening to him. And Trav was insinuating that Wack 100 really who he speaks about because he left the game. His entourage stranded in New York on a tour bus when him and his wife jumped in the rental and left. Now, Wack 100 is explaining that that's not the truth. He's saying that him and his wife actually covered and parked in front of the tour buses. That way nobody could pull up and do anything to it. Now, Trav, this is when he played a recording. Now, I want to give you guys an update. The recording, I don't know if it's real or not. Wack 100 said he would give the people $1,000 to play back the actual recording, but nobody wants to play it back. So it might be a little fraudulent. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, Wack 100 then explains, like I said, he didn't let up on Jim Jones. He says New York loves Jim Jones so much that they're overlooking Jim Jones's character, and they're saying that Jim Jones pretty much looks shaky in the light. He's bringing up the age thing. He's saying that Jim Jones is at an age where if he ran into any trouble and they offered them 10 to 15 years and he's not home to take care of his core group, his family and friends, everything crumbles for the Jim Jones enterprise because he's not there to keep it afloat. So he was saying this would be a reason, or could be a reason, that Jim Jones could have did something he wasn't supposed to do behind closed doors. Now, I want to say one more thing, you guys. Now, I actually listened to that Wiretap last night with Jim Jones and Mel Matrix. I want to say this. It's a tricky, fine line between what Jim Jones was saying and what he wasn't saying. It seemed like Jim Jones was speculating on the phone. It didn't sound like he was giving directive orders. Now, I want to clear this up. Hopefully, you guys watch this video and understand. Anybody that's related to Jim or anybody that's close to Jim, it sounds like I'm not saying he was on the Wiretap snitching on himself, and I'm not saying he's clean, but I'm saying I've changed my stance on it. It sounds like Jim Jones was just giving information to Mel Matrix, but he wasn't giving orders. It sounded like he was just speculating. It sounded like he was just talking to a friend. I want to, reiterate that and let you guys know that I'm not saying Jim Jones snitched, because now that I listened to the Wiretap, it's been a year ago. I re-listened to it, and it didn't sound like homie was giving orders. It sounded like he was just giving advice. I think advice, I don't know if that gets you indicted. Maybe Wack 100 can expound a little bit more, but I don't know. It didn't sound like he was actually telling him. It sounded like they was going back and forth like you're talking to a friend. It didn't sound like you need to do this, you need to do this. That's what you need to do. It sounded like he was just giving advice. And if you guys didn't hear the Wiretap, look at my previous video. It was about Wack 100 talking to a blood guy in the Clubhouse. So it's the last video before this video. Yeah, I just want to clarify that. Wack 100 is on the roll. I wonder when it's going to end. I'm going to keep you guys updated. It seems like you guys love these videos. So listen, make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Thumbs up the video. And of course, the timestamps are in the descriptions and in the comments below. It's a pinned comment. Now, you guys in the comments, stop telling me to be quiet and all that. A lot of my people, look at my subscribers. I got over 300,000 subscribers. They're not just from this Wack video or this Wack topic. I've had people from all type of topics, and a lot of people say they like to hear me talk. So if you guys don't want to hear me talk, listen to me. Use the timestamps in the description and in the comments. You can jump right to what Wack said himself, or you can just listen to it if you're a real one.
Did to play. You don't. You ain't from here. You from here?
Bruh, my family from here. My family.
No, I don't give a fuck. My family from Mississippi. I ain't gonna talk about it.
I know what's going on.
All my life, nigga. You ain't from here. You ain't from here, nigga.
This just as my home as Oakland is. Believe that.
You ain't from here, though. Oakland
ain't
here.
Have to deal with no gang.
Oakland is not Southern California.
Bro, my family that's rolling 60s run the 60s, bro. Go do your research.
Man, I'm from San Bernardino.
Hey, Wack. Hey, nigga, you ain't from here,
academics up. And I get, look, I ain't gotta be from here, my nigga.
Bro, you ain't from here.
You not from LA either. You from the Valley.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something, nigga.
You don't run LA, nigga.
Hey, that's just like saying a nigga from Hawthorne ain't from LA County.
I got as much pull to you in LA,
I'm from San Bernardino.
You out your motherfucker. You was stupid. You was a goofy. I ain't even finna talk to you. Whoever said that, you was a goofy.
Hey, Wack, AOG, right? You got a ticket. Hey, listen, man. I know you a civilian now, man, and you know.
I'll never be a civilian.
But listen, right, bro?
I'll never be a civilian, my nigga.
What you consider yourself?
I will never be. Hey, a nigga could go. Hey, a nigga could do some horrific shit to somebody close to me. I can't say a word, my nigga.
All right. I mean, I got respect
for my
you,
business. OG. Hey, my business is my business, my nigga. You know how many of my homies would say, and it's a 6-0 on there. He knows to be true. Hey, Wack, man, you with that nigga Big U, you let him use the plug. What, nigga? That's my brother. Don't question me about what I do, nigga.
Big, you ain't sitting down. Like you ain't sitting down with no rat, man.
Hey, you missing what I'm saying?
Smart boy, you that nigga Wack smart boy. You would get you to say some shit, boy.
Hey, I'm about to.
It don't matter where you at.
And I'm in
Atlanta. You in LA? What?
Yeah, and I'm in Atlanta.
You say anything disrespectful for me, bro, you gonna have to talk to
Hey, listen, you in LA where? I don't even know who you is.
Well, ask AD about
Well, where you at in LA? Where we meeting at?
How about that?
Tap in with who?
AD from 60s. And you can do that. Do that.
That fool done said the wrong thing to the wrong person.
Do that.
Are you telling me you want to meet in the 60s?
Tap in with him, bro. If you
do you want to meet in the 60s? Do you want to meet in the 60s is what I'm asking. Because I can do that.
You do whatever you want, bro. We can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, wait. Let's find this nigga name. Who am I know I'm talking to?
Shit, bro.
That's dirty. Who is this nigga? I don't even know who I'm talking to.
I appreciate y'all.
Nah, bro, because we can meet in the 60s, nigga. That's home. Nigga, I ain't tripping that.
That's definitely not your home.
Dirty. Oh, Pyru, that's my home, nigga. You must be from out of town, nigga. You must be from out of town, nigga.
You can hear me,
that's
bro.
my home, nigga. You must be from out of town, nigga. You'll get touched with me over there, boy. That Crip shit don't work with us out here, nigga.
Dirty, cool
Crips
out,
and Bloods don't beef like
cool
that,
out,
little bitty ass nigga.
Cool out, Dirty.
Fucking talking about AD.
Cool out.
I'm gonna call Big U and tell him line it up. We can get out today on Pyro. That's easy, my nigga.
Dirty, cool out, bro. It ain't that. Cool out.
Yeah, Dirty.
Bro,
Dirty.
I'm just saying, my nigga, that we can make
he
that
left.
happen.
Yeah, he gooled himself. I don't want it to be that. I just want it to be an open conversation, man.
Hey, bro, everybody is mad about the recording they don't want you to play.
I don't think it's the recording, though.
I'm going to be real.
Well, get off this thing, Wack. But niggas want to holler at you about that 60s line, though, for sure. They want to get on the line with you. Right?
Hey, yo, Wack. Why you keep speaking on me when I leave the room, bro?
Send your number, bro. Send your number to me, bro. Because I'm not doing this shit. Send me your number, bro. It's dirty, bro. Send me your number.
You a nobody. You a dirty little nigga.
Your home in the 60s want to holler at you since you from 60s now, bro. On God.
Hey, bro.
Anyway, nigga, so I don't know what
I've been out of home in the 60s. Shut up. You ain't even from out here, nigga. Be quiet. You ain't even from out here, boy. You better learn your demographics,
number, bro, so we can get on the line. So
it's about 10 of them got my number over there. Tell them call Big U. Hey,
so it's good. I'm
tell them call. Hey, listen. Tell them call Big U.
Not the right
tell
one.
Them call
not the right
Big U.
One. Know that.
Right? I can meet you at Big U house. He got a nice open area in the back.
You know who RT is.
Hey, bro. I will meet you at Big U's house. He got a nice open area in the back.
Call everybody else. You can hit everybody else.
Hey, bro, I just told you to call Big U. Big U got my number. He got an open back area in the backyard where they lift weights. We can get out back there.
Hey, Dirty.
I'm done talking about it, bro. I just told you to call. Everybody know who Big U is. I just told you who to call, my nigga. I told you who to call, bro. I will go straight to his house like I always do. I go to sleep over there.
Answer the phone. I don't have to call him.
Hey, Dirty, don't
Big U got my number, my nigga. Please call him. Because you going to find out what this shit is about out here, nigga.
You answer the phone, bro.
They came at me. I offered the moderator $1,000. I said, what I'm saying, I got $1,000. Play the tape. Everybody from New York started screaming, no, don't do that. Swear to God. I said, I got 2,000. I cash app you right now. Play the tape.
But they can play a tape of you talking about how you move when you got your people.
Yeah, but listen. But here go the thing, though. What I told them. But look, what I told them is what I said. The nigga tried to kill the tape. I said, I told you we got off the bus, jumped in rental cars. The only way to protect the bus was to put the cars around the bus. Yeah, nigga, me and my wife got off the motherfucking bus. We jumped in the rental. I said, my nigga, what you thought I got in the rental and drove from New York to LA? Nigga, what you mean? You know how many times I done flew into Teterboro, nigga?
Yeah. I'm just saying how they was quick to play that.
They wanted to play that tape. Yeah, they were. But when I offered to pay them niggas, I said, yo, I'll pay you $1,000 right now. Fuck what I'm talking about. Play the tape. Let the people in the crowd hear what we hear. Nah, don't play that shit.
Right. Now you feed into what he do. And they all doing the same thing. That's what's crazy.
Yeah. So I mean, but what I'm gonna tell you, what I'm seeing though, is Jim Jones, New York, really loves him to a point to where they're willing to just overlook it.
Right.
Dude told me, the moderator dude, the I am nigga, whatever that nigga name is, yo, Wack. But listen, Jim too much of a real nigga. I can't see him doing that. I say Jim raps about real shit. Jim ain't never been in a substation. He ain't never did no time, hit no motherfucking yard. Nigga will accept at 2025 when he get 35, 40 and ain't never been behind them walls. And he know financially he got to be here to keep his shit afloat. Nigga ain't no telling what that nigga do. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell me Jim ain't no real. Jim, y'all confuse rappers rapping about real shit as niggas being real niggas. It's different. You know what I'm saying? These niggas put a bunch of tattoos on them. They put tattoos on them and they say they outside though. They outside with a bunch of real street niggas around.
You hear that, King?
That's what they outside. That's one thing about game. right? All my artists, you'll catch them moving around by themselves. Go on, play with them. They know what's happening. Them niggas be, where they at? They done been caught slipping and got their fair share of get that ass tap playing, and they come right back outside. That's just what it is. Rest of them niggas, they gonna wait until 20, 30 niggas show up before they go anywhere. Straight up. So a lot of these niggas, you gotta understand, they ain't like that.